Yeah, thank God they are finally getting control over these Karens. Oh my God.
This idiot activist thought she'd be Chicago's AOC, only to possibly end up living in Chicago's DOC. As just
Department of Corrections.
Outside their federal building, several Democrats actively running for election impeded on ICE's ability to enforce a law. Where this
see, you see this stupid bitch get in front of the car?
Girl running for Congress got tossed like she was on Alinity's live stream.
Forgot all about that one.
Getting lightly shoved basically became her entire personality.
This was, as I said, the third time that ICE has done this to me. Essentially, a car was about to run over a fellow protester, and so I went to check on that person, and that was the justification an officer needed to pick me up and throw me to the ground.
You shouldn't have been in the front of the car. If it's the third time the ICE has done it to you, then why are you complaining about it? Like, if I put my hand on a hot stove and I burn my hand 3 times, am I the retard? Yeah, I'm the retard. Quit putting your hand on the hot stove. You don't know how to learn.
Is allegedly her checking on someone about to be run over. They're actually campaigning on the right to sit in front of moving vehicles, as if
That's right. That's right. That's what they do, man. It won't matter. She'll skate on jury nullification. If it was up to me, I'd put her in jail for 10 years. I'd do it.
Makes him some sort of a modern-day freedom fighter, ignoring the fact that she said this was the third time she'd been shoved aside. As she really thought this would illustrate how evil ICE, instead of highlighting how she's too dumb to realize the first 2 times did nothing to stop ICE. But that won't make her stop trying, as later that same evening she was seen sitting.
Again? Wait, so this is the 4th time. So they gotta see, this is the thing. This is what our tax dollars are going. Our tax dollars are going to micromanaging and moving this retarded BPD Karen around the fucking highway and around the street like a goddamn chess piece because she can't fucking control herself. This is all of our money is going to pay to move this bitch around the street. What a waste of fucking money.
Only to be later seen again blocking federal
3 times. So 3 times she's getting in front of the cars. Yep. And there she is again. That's 100% her.
To which she herself posted on social media to 10 million views.
Oh, we got him, bro. Oh, we got him.
But now, the Department of Justice is indicting her over it, where she originally used this to campaign for Congress.
My name is Kat Abou-Ghazaleh. I'm running for Congress in the 9th District of Illinois. The Department of Justice is charging 6 people, including myself, federal crimes for exercising our First Amendment rights.
Your First Amendment right to stand in front of a car. It's crazy how people like this just make shit up, isn't it? It's like she thinks she got a First Amendment right to stand in front of a car.
But the fact that she may go to prison over this is finally settling in.
What do you think about those charges, though? They seem really serious. Conspiracy to impede or injure an ICE officer, assaulting or impeding that officer. Those are pretty big charges.
The charges, I think they're actually like slightly different, but no matter what the charges are in the indictment, I plan on pleading not guilty. And this is
but I didn't do it.
Prosecution.
It wasn't me.
Plain and
no,
simple.
the video of me that wasn't me.
Yeah, just to be clear, the indictment alleges that you and others quote, surrounded a federal officer's vehicle, banged on its hood and windows, etched pig on the side, and impeded movement. Did you etch the word pig on the side of an officer's car?
I'm not speaking to the specifics of anything that's in the indictment.
Yeah, you did.
Well, let's watch the video of what happened.
Why don't we?
That day
let's watch it together. Let's watch you commit a crime.
What do you, when you see that? What do you think right now?
Tara, once again, this is my first time being federally indicted. Like I said,
yeah,
I plan on pleading not guilty. The evidence will come out in court, and I plan on winning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, damn, so she just left. She just left. Oh.
Did she just sign off?
What do you think about the fact that you just did some stupid shit? She's a liberal white woman. She's going to get rewarded money for getting indicted. I know. And there's a good chance that the courts are going to go easier on her because she is a white woman, particularly a woman. We gotta put more women in jail. It is ridiculous. You want equality? you got to go to jail.
Rage quitting over simple questioning is exactly why activists can't actually serve in Congress.
Yep.
As sure she can parrot all their social media programming at a protest,
that's right,
but offers nothing in terms of how this helps her movement, other than giving her a viral moment to relive.
Was slammed to the ground.
Every single
I cannot
time.
stress this enough. We are protesting Broadview because of human rights violations. If they're willing to assault me on camera, imagine what they're doing to detainees behind boarded up windows. Man, shouldn't have gotten away. You could have avoided this entire problem by not standing in front of the truck. It's not up to other people to de-escalate a situation that you've created.
As they've effectively championed victimhood, where getting arrested, attacked, or anything that attracts pity immediately places them in the center of attention.
Of course.
As now the Democrats are starting to look like what I call Disneyland handicaps, where a while back they let anybody in a wheelchair go right to the front of the line, until basically everybody suddenly had a wheelchair. And that
I didn't know this. We really living in a world where people pretending to be in a wheelchair to go to Disneyland rides. We got, oh my God, bro. We have some serious work to do. We have some serious work to do. This is embarrassing.
As at that protest, she's not even the only one being indicted, as that cat candidate is running for Congress.
Yeah.
But also, another cat running for a seat on the Cook County Board, and some straw man is trying to be trustee.
This is probably smart. So they're all going out there to try to make themselves out to victims, so that way they can get their name out there. Honestly, it's a pretty good strategy.
And honestly, I think it'll lead that senator from California that got arrested by the feds. He literally went on a press tour for months, constantly crying about being cuffed, where I don't even remember his real name other than California's saddest sobbing senator.
Well, that's why we need to own Nigeria. That way we can make it a colony and send all the crazies to that state with no chance of leaving. No. What we do is that's North Korea. I think that the way that we de-escalate the tensions, the global tensions with North Korea, is we make North Korea the prison country. And North Korea will basically be a place where everybody in the world can send the people that have problems, and then Kim can just take care of them. And so basically, like, and that way, like, we get an economy going in North Korea, we get international trade going there, there's international relations going on. Hopefully it will, like, more normalize that culture. It will, hopefully, make it a little bit less insane and autocratic and, military dictatorship. You get all that out, because if they're getting all this money, and then there's also some degree of, like, interplay there, then maybe we could actually have things happen.
As that cat girl claims wingers call for her arrest because she's the only one that can stand up to ICE.
Right wingers calling for my arrest. No, because I'm the only one that stand up to ICE. You weren't standing up. You got thrown on the ground, bitch. What do you mean standing up?
Well, let's be clear. These activists have done nothing to stifle ICE.
First and foremost, those operations continue. They continue unabated. The temporary restraining order and the meetings with the judge and all the other accoutrements that comes with orders that will have no effect on Operation Midway Blitz.
And also, like, here's another problem with people like her, is that there are a lot of instances where police brutality does genuinely happen, and police do abuse their power, and they do things that need to be, they need to be held accountable for. And when you have a person like her that's going and inserting herself into this conversation, into this situation, and basically making it about her and trying to muddy the waters with police brutality by intentionally lying about what's on video camera, what it does is it teaches the public that the police are generally to be trusted and not to take seriously the accusation of police brutality. So she's basically lying about this, and I think that the second order effect of this is that you're going to have more people not take police brutality as seriously now, because you have all these people that are saying, oh, I got brutalized by the police, but then the video shows you attacking the police and the police restraining you. So really, I actually think that this is even more selfish and even more subversive than you might imagine. Like, I'm a big person for police accountability. Like, I really support the police, and I think that we need the police. Like, I think we should pay police more money. We should invest more money into police. But with that money and with that investment and with that responsibility also, with all of that power comes responsibility. And that means that you need to have a higher standard of conduct. That's like body cams. That's, making sure that, police investigations, internal investigations are not being done by some sort of you know, some like biased group of other police officers that are just going to immediately agree with the police officer every single time. And like, there's actually punishments that happen. Like somebody, you know, discharges their weapon, somebody they shouldn't have, they get removed from the force. They don't get, you know, a fucking, a vacation, right? And so that's really what needs to happen. But the problem is that you have people like this that are muddying the waters and then taking the individual genuine cases of police brutality and police mistreatment, and they're crying wolf. You're right. You guys are saying it. They're crying wolf, and they're making this entire situation worse for the genuine victims of police brutality because they're training the public to think that it's a lie.
We're going to go out there and we're going to accomplish the mission. We're closing in on 3,000 apprehensions as we speak. We're going to speed those apprehensions up. And now we're even going to go harder now, Harris. We go harder now.
Thank you. Thank you. Fucking finally. Yes. Every time they cry, do it more.
As Trump's DOJ is now going months back to arrest all these ICE antagonists.
To date, we have charged 97 individuals either with assault or impeding federal agents engaged in immigration enforcement operations. And we will continue to charge more as we obtain the evidence. Every American has a right to peacefully protest.
Of course.
What is not constitutionally protected to engage in violence or to...
Wait, what do you mean I can't throw rocks at a police officer? Well, I thought this was America.
Impede federal agents by assaulting, doxing, or obstructing their operations.
And even in some recent scenarios, even shooting them.
And an officer-involved shooting. We believe the officers in question were federal agents, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, and FBI.
I love how these.
So this Democrat.
I love also how like these people think that shooting at federal officers is going to end in any other way that's besides you just being dead. Like, do you really think that like, oh, we're going to be able to resist them with your fucking handguns and your Temu Kevlar vest? What do you mean?
Cat running for Congress gets shoved aside multiple times and now faces 14 years of prison time, taking her Gen Z TikTok.
I like that. I like that. 14 years. I think what they should do is they should do a special deal with her, is that for every TikTok that she does, that is her doing a TikTok dance for ICE, she gets 1 month taken off of her sentence. That's why you literally make them dance.
That level of delusion should be disqualifying, but the Democrats don't actually have to accomplish anything. They're now the official party of vibes. Just look at the mayoral race in New York City. Their local idiot is campaigning on free everything, with New York's governor stepping in to echo his same stupid sentiments. Only the latest state.
You know who this is, right?
Black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse...
We got to send this swamp hag back to the swamp, go back and live in your cottage, sell mushrooms, and stop getting plastic surgery. This is embarrassing. Make swamp hags great again.
We know that Mamdani does want to tax the rich more, bring it up about 2%. He can't do that on his own. You've previously said that you wouldn't be raising taxes. Have you reconsidered that stance?
No, I would say one energetic rally does not get me to change my positions, I assure you.
Zoran's going to win because he's massively charismatic. He addresses the people in a respectful way. If you don't understand why Zoran is, how the fuck do you say his name?
But don't let that stop the Democrat giving him a 94% probability to win. You'd have to be hitting a crack pipe to believe that pipe dream, but ironically, I'm sure that's the one thing he'll make free. As again, it just proves they're officially the party of vibes. NYC can't make everything free, just like Chicago can't stop ICE. But I don't think it matters to their voters as long as they get their feel-good vibes from all those artificial likes from Chinese.
That's the reason why.
TikTok.
Keep on slandering, keep on attacking, and people will keep voting Democrat? You mean like people are going to vote Democrat because of what I'm saying? I don't think that's really what's going to happen. I mean, if you look at a bunch of these like stupid-ass fucking swamp hags talking shit, talking about how black people don't know what the word computer is, and that's the reason why you're going to vote for a Democrat, you're a retard. And like the thing is that like you're never going to win over everybody. You're never going to get everybody on your side. That's never what's going to happen. There's the video. Give it a like, bro. People are voting. If you vote for that and you go and do that, that's your fault. Like, honestly, like, you played yourself on that. Like, I can't help you at that point. So, yeah, exactly. She's racist as fuck. Yeah, she's stupid. Like, why you should listen? You should never listen to somebody like that. Absolutely. And so, what is a computer? Looks like we've got somebody from the Bronx here. So, yeah.